Welcome to the mystical cabin. I'm Meeka Nomicon, and it's time to make some witch soup. Hey, I found our first ingredient. Clearly we need to add the spider. Ah, you're awake? That's no good. And a little awkward. I mean, why is it awkward? I'm just gonna stare at you creepily. Or I can ask who you are. You know what? Nope. Why is it awkward, Betty? Well, that's a little weird. Asking why instead of asking where you are or who I am. So, let me introduce myself first. My name is Io. I'm a witch, more or less, and I reside outside of the city in these woods. And I'm gonna eat you. Am I okay with this? You know what? That's fine, but at least ask me to dinner first. Huh? You're so silly. Fruit can't eat food. Well, I mean, how else do you want me to grow big enough for you to consume? Now, I'd like to know your name. My name is Meek. Then again, I feel like I should just call myself Snack or something since you're gonna eat me regardless. Meek? Then you should taste very good in my soup, Meek. Wait! I don't want to be soup! Yeah, at least make me to a roast or something. But I'm hungry. I mean, you could eat a frog. Or eat someone else. I mean, I feel like eating a frog is not going to be enough for you, so go and find some other cadaver. Are you crazy? That's like total cannibalism. Wait, then what's eating me gonna be? Am I not human? Yeah, I'd hate for that to happen. Anyway, I guess I'll give you an even higher dosage of the potion. That way you won't wake up and feel the soup boiling you. Or maybe you won't wake up at all. Works either way, right? Well, I'm assuming I'm gonna be dead regardless, because I don't feel like I could fit in that pot in one piece. So you're gonna need to chop me up, right? Wait a moment! Not again! I'm allergic to potions. Oh, I'm allergic to soup. And that, if I'm allergic to soup, that means that you are going to get poisoned. I'm sure that's how it works, right? Really? What kind of allergic reaction would you have? I get a rash? Oh, gross! There's no way I could boil a rashy human. Wait, so I am human. So how is it cannibalism to eat someone else but not to eat me? I've got some serious questions for you, boy. That would totally ruin the flavors and everything. So this means you're free to go. I don't want an allergic human. Yay! Oh, I'm so silly, I'm a witch. Which means I have the potion and cure for anything, even allergies. Oh no. So, are you done fighting it now? My stomach is eating me from the inside. His patience appears to be running thin. So is his hunger. This is my last shot at survival. I mean, we could be sneaky. Why don't we try for the sympathetic route? Then again, I feel like this is just going to get me put in the potion. I bet your mom is really proud of you, cooking an innocent person. Huh? I don't have a mom. Okay, well, then your dad. I don't have a dad either. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry. Do you have any parental figures at all? None that I can think of. I've been on my own. Why do you want to know? Learning about me won't change anything. You know what? Maybe we should go give him a cuddle. Maybe that would change his mind. I want to learn about you. Well, maybe I want to get to know you more. Oh, listen, I like to know my would-be cannibals. If you want. So, why do you eat people? Can't you just change your diet? It's not that I eat people. You're the first one. Actually, I saw a soup recipe that requires a human. And you're the lucky human. Why me, of all people? You were the only one conveniently in the forest. Huh. Do you like me? Like you? I'd like you to be in my soup, if that's what you mean. You couldn't have chosen me without having feelings. But feelings? Where is this coming from? Is that true? I didn't think people could fall in love with food that way. I'm a human too, you know. No, you're messing with my head. Stop that. Wait, so as soon as I became an ingredient for your soup, that's when I ceased being a human? You've got some curious logic there. You know what? I like you too. Let's see if we can romance him into saving our life. What if I like you too, Io? Right, are you okay? I'm about to cook you and you're confessing? Maybe I'm into it. That's terrible! And yet, so sweet. Oh no, I think I do like you. And normally, you'd want to make the person you like happy, right? Yes. So, untie me. I can't do that. That would make my soup go to waste. But if you cook me, I can't whisper sweet nothings into your ear. You're terrible. It would be one-sided. There's no way. Wait, we could get married? Well, I did say I wanted to hug you, but no. Let's get married. If you untie me, I'll ask for your hand in marriage. But of course, you are plotting your escape through this excuse. Wait, are we? I was full on just plotting to get married. Mainly because I really like that skull in the background. I want it. Marriage? Isn't that jumping the gun a little? Doesn't it get lonely here? You're right. I guess I've never thought about it. But it does get really quiet and lonely. You know what? Let's get married. Yeah. Then we can be together forever. Yeah. And I'll watch your every move and seal off every part of the forest so you cannot escape. Yeah, wait. I'm so happy we decided this together. Thanks to you, I found out what I've been missing my entire life. It wasn't soup, it was just you. Well, this notion could have been sweeter if it weren't for you in timely fate. You have no choice to live out the rest of your life with Io. For some, it could be a dream. For others, it may be a nightmare. Was it worth avoiding your previous fate as rich soup? I regret nothing. Aww. He is absolutely adorable, even if you did try and cannibalize me. So, have you just given up on your idea of soup altogether? Or are you actually going to find some of the unwilling victim? Congratulations on the wedding! Okay, I'm thinking then. It's definitely going to be a different ending if we just say we'll hug him, right? I mean, we probably won't be getting married yet since he wasn't ready to suggest it. Let me go, and I'll hug you. A hug? That's so fast! But I've never had a hug before. Wait, hold on. You got married and you hadn't even had a hug from anyone? I mean, I feel really bad at the same time. Jesus Christ, you really did jump the gun. After much contemplation, he finally decides to untie you. And, just as promised, you give Io a hug. It was very warm and comforting. But the bubbling cauldron reminds you of your potential demise. You know what? I feel like as long as we keep hugging, we're not going to end up in the soup. So let's keep hugging him. You decide to play it safe and hug for a bit longer. However, Io's arms gradually become tighter around you. You know what? I don't want to cook you anymore. I think I like you so much. I want you to stay here with me. Oh, I've got a life though. And it'll be with me from now on. Now, we're both happy. No, I am not. Regardless of your standards, your own strategy fails, and you are now going to live out the rest of your days with Io. For some, it could be a dream. For others, it may be a nightmare. Was it worth avoiding your previous fate as witch soup? Wait, we got married regardless. That didn't work out how I planned. So it seems like the only solution is if we try to escape instead. Okay, try to escape. After hugging for some time, you glance up to the bookshelf and slowly reach for one of the potion bottles. What are you? The clear liquid spills over Io, who yelps and collapses to the ground. You have no idea what you just poured on him, but it seems to be working and disabling him. Hey, that's not fair. You said you wanted a hug. You hurry for the door and open it. Regardless of his feelings, being cooked into delicious soup isn't exactly on your list of priorities. And so, you step outside and are greeted with the sweet, sweet aroma of the forest. May you never become witch soup. Hey, we got the good end! I'm sorry, Io. You get no soup, buddy. You know what? I feel like I kind of want to get myself eaten this time. So let's go for as rude as possible. Wait, what? Don't panic. I'll make it as quick and painless as I can, depending on how quickly you'll boil in the cauldron. Now I'd like to know your name. It's a little bit morbid for you to know the name of your food. Then you should taste very good in my soup, Meek. You know what? Go eat a frog, buddy. Gross! Eating a person is more gross. Anyway, I guess I'll give you an even higher dosage of the potion. You know what? I find myself allergic to potions. Really? Fine. Have some cold water to prepare for the soup then. Huh? Since you want to be awake for everything, you may as well cool down for the hot bath. Io hands you the water, but since you are tied up, he forces you to drink it. Nice and cold, right? I am. Thank you. I didn't give you water. That was a freezing potion. I don't see any allergic reactions. Oops. How mean. Lying to me after I've been nice and honest with you? Telling someone you're going to eat them is being a little too honest. It's been fun chatting. I'll make sure you taste extra good. Your screams of anguish echo within the forest. Yet, not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. There we go. Oh, you scented me. About a bad end though. I became the soup. I wonder what changes if we tell him that my throat closes up instead of getting a rash. Oh no, that really is terrible. But that means I won't have to waste the potion on you, right? You'll already be a floating body in the soup, not feeling a thing. Great, then it's settled. I'll make you taste extra good in honor of our fleeting friendship. Your screams of anguish echo within the forest, yet not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. Now I feel like I should regret that. So I feel like there's actually only those three endings, the good, the bad, and the marriage. There just seems to be like a bunch of different ways to actually achieve them. So let's see what else we can find. I think you're going to regret it. You're going to get your karma. It's going to be a lot worse than what you'll do to me. Silly, I don't believe in karma. Even so, I'm too hungry to think about that right now. But I don't like being threatened. Makes me lose my appetite. Oh, I'll grind you into noodles. Haven't had ramen in a while. Wait, thank you for the meal. I'm not gonna lie, ramen sounds good right now. Your screams of anguish echo into the forest. Yet, not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. wasn't soup this time. I was ramen. That feels a little bit more justified. We haven't tried being sneaky yet, have we? We've only been sympathetic and found out about his parents. Let's be sneaky. I have a cool trick I think you'd like. Oh, really? I love new tricks. He awaits eagerly. We could just point the other way. My hands need to be untied. I wonder if he's actually going to fall for it. See, for this trick, you have to untie my hands for this. Otherwise, I can't do it. But you'll just escape. I'm not stupid. I promise I won't. This trick is really good. You wouldn't want to miss it. Okay. Oh, damn, he is that foolish. What's that trick? Are we going to hit him with a book or something? And so, Io unties your hands and step back for the supposed trick. Little does he know. Oh, we hit him. You know what? It feels just right at this point. Hit him. You quickly grab a lamp and raise it high to bonk him over the head. Suddenly, you feel rigid and can't move at all. Thanks to Io's spell. Yeah, okay, I did forget he was a witch. That was poor planning on my part. I'm definitely going to become soup now. I know it! I shouldn't have been so gullible. To think we could have been friends. Any last words? What's our last words? Well, I regret nothing. I regret nothing. Rest in pieces. Your screams of anguish echo within the forest. Yet, not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. You know what? I will give him this. We borderline deserved at that time, and we did try and attack him. I mean, yes, he was trying to eat us at the time, but still, we could have run away. Okay, let's see. Can we actually run away? You quickly dash from your chair, running straight for the door. The door is locked. Why is it even locked from the outside? I figured you'd pull something like this, so I cast a spell beforehand. Cool trick, though. Do we want to beg for mercy? Oh, we could just attack him again. I feel like this isn't going to end any better for us than trying to hit him. Let's do it anyway. You decide to square up and tackle him to the ground. Stop it! Let me go and I won't hurt you. But I'm hungry. Why don't we offer to make him some pancakes? That should help, right? You twist his arm more. You're free! You're free! The spell on the doorknob whisks away, and you book it for the door. As you open it, you see that Io is still whimpering on the ground. Do you feel bad? I mean, a little bit, yeah. Nope, we're running away. Didn't think so. Regardless, you step outside and are greeted by the sweet, sweet aroma of the forest. May you never become witch soup. We've done it, we've escaped again. I'm not gonna lie, I did feel a little bit bad though. Go on then. I do feel bad. You have issues. Regardless, you step outside and are greeted by the sweet, sweet aroma of the forest. Wait, you only gave me the option so you could mock me? I already know I've got issues. I've got an 8-hour playthrough hooked on you. May you never become witch soup. Okay, so we know attacking him does actually work in some scenarios. But what about begging for mercy? Please, it was a mistake. I just didn't want to be eaten. I'll do anything, just please spare me. Nah, I'm going to make tofu out of you. Wait, tofu? Can you even do that? I thought tofu was vegan. He does realise I am still meat, right? Your screams of anguish echo within the forest. Yet, not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. I become tofu more like, apparently. God damn you, Io! You know what? I've changed my mind. I don't want to learn about you. I'm just gonna say you're right. Wait, what are you right about? Learning about you won't change anything. Yeah, you're right. It won't change a thing. You're right. Reasoning with someone like you is impossible. Hey, not that's just mean. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm going to mince you like corned beef. Corned beef soup. I'm not gonna lie, that sounds awful. Then again, I'm not a massive soup person in general, so none of this sounds good to me, apart from the ramen. Wait, please! Your screams of anguish echo within the forest. Yet, not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. Hey, I forgot about this option. We could just mock him. You like me, you like me. Hey, I said stop it! Hypnosis doesn't work on witches anyway. Oh, I was trying to hypnotize you? I thought I was just trying to be a brat. Ah, crap. Thanks to you, I'm about to lose my appetite. So I'll fry you in some flour and oil and dip you in the soup like chicken. Okay, that one does sound good. I'm getting even more hungry just thinking about it. Thanks for the meal. Your screams of anguish echo within the forest. Yet, not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. Oh, I forgot about our second sneaky option. Just point the other way instead of asking for our hands to be untied. You have to turn around and count to 10 really slowly, then turn back around. That seems oddly suspicious. Okay. As so, Io turns around and starts to count to 10 really slowly. Oh, we got some scissors. I'll scoot towards the door. You know what? I'm all for the violent action, so let's reach for the scissors. You peer from the corner of your eyes and notice a glint from the blades of scissors. You tilt your chair back for a bit. You have a bit more distance to cover, contemplating on whether to lean in more or go for it. You know what? Try to grab them. You brace yourself and go right for it. The handle of the scissors nearly slipped from your grasp, but you've got it. Unfortunately, your chair also landed back to its original position, with quite a heavy thud. Io swiftly turns his head, and you remain sitting idly. He turns back around. 8? He's still on 8? Regardless, it takes a bit of work, but eventually the rope is cut, and you are finally free. Now, to make it to the door. You creep the door, slowly and steady. The floor would creak every now and then, but Io must have been very dedicated to counting, because he has yet to notice. 6. You reach the door. It opens swiftly, and you are greeted by the sweet aroma of the forest. May you never become witch soup. You know, I didn't expect that to work. And some say, Io is still counting down from 10 to this day. 2, 1. Meek. Do you like the trick, Io? It's called escaping. So I'm gonna assume if we go for any of the other options, we're gonna get caught, right? So if we lean in more, I'm guessing our chair is gonna fall back. You decide that it doesn't hurt to be careful and lean back more. Unfortunately, you lean too far, and your chair collides with the ground with a heavy thud. I should have known! You were up to something, weren't you? Ow! No, wait! I'll be sure to scramble you like an egg in the cauldron. Your screams of anguish echo within the forest. Yet, not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. Yeah, we saw that one coming. So I'm gonna assuming scooting towards the door is gonna have the same sort of issues, right? He's probably gonna count to 0 before we can even reach it. You begin to slowly edge towards the door, with the sound of your chair squeaking is eventually caught by Io. Huh? Were you always that close to the door? Yes? Liar! You were trying to escape just now, weren't you? I should have known better than to trust you. Wait, I can explain. It's too late. Now I'm going to grind you up like a potato for my soup. Your screams of anguish echo within the forest. Yet, Not a soul will be aware that you will become witch soup. You know what? It's interesting to see what food we get turn compared to the more mad he gets. Well, I think we found all our numerous ways to get eaten and escape from the cabin. And there are 2 ways of getting married. That's an interesting collection of endings. If you've enjoyed your time here, I'd really appreciate you like this video and subscribe to this channel. Other than that, have a spooky day and I'll catch you next time, guys.